Todd Anderson getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another dominant performance in him today? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill today, Todd Anderson. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Here's Nico Hoerner. And that's it for a strike. And we are underway. That one the other way, and foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Over to first, and they get Nico Hoerner one away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The third baseman, number 5.
John Birdie at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Ball one there.
1-1.
One down, bases empty. Out to center. Adele going after it. Brings it in, and there's two down.
That is third. The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
High in the air, out to right. Trout sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Top of the second, Ian Happ up to hit.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Oh, that's just out.
One down, base is empty. Now 1-1.
Ball 2.
No score here in the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 3 hits and a loss last night. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kingery over to first. And Swanson is set down. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Bush.
Anderson back to work. Fastball for a strike. Bush in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Now
Off the
one
plate,
missed.
ball 1.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. A.K.A. is his 3rd of the game.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back on to the 4th. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball. Kingery. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Ground ball right side. Shanuel tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And a foul ball. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. 0-1.
Hey! 0-2.
Fourth inning underway. No score. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one fouled off. That one the other way. Newman gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The bat, number 7, stands the
Swanson digs in. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. In the air, right field.
I got it.
Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. Anderson back to work. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back to the top of the order now. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped.
High. Relay.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. On the ground, Moncada. Here's Newman for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Outside, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Now he launches a throw over his head. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is down low. And that is out of play. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anderson with 7 innings of shutout pitching. Impressive.
No, Boogie did a lot of good things in this start. Anytime your starter goes out there and pitches like he did today, you've got a good shot at the win, and it worked out for him in this one.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.